I get really nervous whenever I had to sit and wait. I guess I'm worried that I might be missing opportunities.
Indicate right and mirror, look over your shoulder, and secondary check, pass the bus, and then when you pass him, indicate shoulder, another one there, but that one is going to be pulling out. He's pulling out, so it's okay. Alisa passed the driving test with flying colours, losing only 3 minor points at Mirrabooka Driving Test Centre. This driving lesson shows how some of the most nervous learner drivers can totally exceed their expectations. It's a separate lane for you. See, the bus went straight over to the far right. That is not, not a good thing to do, because there could have been a car turning from the opposite direction. And turn left at the lights.
So they're going.
And also check the opposite side. See that red van? We can go now. Plenty of time. To the left. No rush. To the left. To the left. Secondary check. That's it. Go to the right lane. Blind spot. Okay. And turn right on that street up here. And don't step on the wide solid line. Get further forward. There's enough space. That's it. Don't go too far. Oh, let's go. Let's park on the side of the road, and without any assistance, I'd like you to do the exercise of someone behind, okay?
Okay.
All right, so I'll do my best not to have, any input,
Okay.
Won't be saying anything other than what the assessors say. So remember this house here? We'll drive off, and at some point I'm going to ask you to come back here when you're ready.
Okay.
Okay, so let's go back to that place. You'll have something behind.
Alright, I'll take this driveway right here. Follow. A little bit close to the left. I can go in a bit deeper. Okay. Was the house after, I think it was this one right here after the white car. So I'll use this, I passed it. I'll reverse into a driveway. Because the next driveway up is too close to the corner.
Okay, fair enough.
Right here.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
Not too bad. I mean, you could have used the right side driveway up there. Would have been slightly easier. So, you know, again, if you get out and keep it on a mirror, change gears, you don't have to indicate a blind spot. If you do it within a couple of seconds, that's fine. Here, again, hesitation with your indicator. So you should have indicated, you know, slightly before, because had you ended up using the driver on the right-hand side, the amount of indication wouldn't be sufficient, you know. So slightly earlier. Okay, leaving now when you're ready. But obviously reversing into the driveways, yeah, it's fine. You did it well. You observed, you know, the rear window, both, you know, physically between the headrests and the mirror and the sides. So that was pretty good.
Probably could have made it past that red car if I hadn't hesitated.
Doesn't matter. So now you missed the opportunity. You can only do the best to not to miss another one. That one's too close. Yeah, just sit there for a bit. See, this is what happens in everyday life, you know, but particularly in the peak hour traffic. If you miss a good opportunity, you know, it's always going to cause a little bit of delay. But no big deal. There's nothing you can do better than not, you know, ensuring that you don't miss another opportunity. Tell me when you think you should go. I think you should go now.
No.
Yeah, because that's plenty. So don't miss too many. Straight over to the far left. Watch that one. The driver's coming out and, you know, not looking your way. Quite a few cars, and you have to merge with some of them. Well, those two are not turning. I don't see their indicators. Maybe the one that's next to you, they're turning, so that's going to be sort of advantage if they are. But see how things shape up. Okay, so about now, mirror, shoulder check, don't deviate, secondary check. That's it, switch off. You know this particular street. But if it's a single lane, always assume it's 50. Never think, oh, you know, let's give it a 10 extra k's, you know. So always assume it's 50 unless you know. That was unnecessary hesitation there. So always assume it's 50 unless you know it's 60. Like, for example, this street, okay? So, okay, right at the traffic lights. So pass the street first and then indicate. Slow down gently. So this would be the feel of 3:40 p.m. driving test. So do you prefer maybe a little bit busier traffic?
No.
Where you have opportunity to get stuck?
No, not really.
How much wrong can you do if you're sitting there at the lights?
Yeah, I get really nervous whenever I had to sit and wait. I guess I'm worried that I might be missing opportunities that I should be taking, but I am too scared to.
Okay, what can you replace those thoughts with? Maybe just be in the moment. Just think of it, okay, I can't miss, you know, when it goes green, I've got to see it, you know, and that should be your primary objective at that particular point in time, you know.
I more mean like at T-junctions.
But then you only focus when it's your turn, you know, so you don't worry if there are 5, 6 cars in front of you, they're trying to turn. You just worry, you know, you just relax, and when your time comes, you just focus, you know, concentrate a little bit better, and, you know, see, and like I said, you have to trust what you see, you know. If you see a good opportunity, well, no big deal if you miss one, but if you miss 3, I don't know, but even in that situation, just don't take the turn for the sake of taking the turn if it wasn't safe, because that's not going to do anything good anyway. So turn right in the car park and cut into the median strip a little bit so you can allow people to pass you a bit further up. Take it, and nice and slow on that big bump. Slowly here. Okay, that's it. Straighten up, push forward. Okay, get a bit faster here. Go sharp in. And reverse park on the left side any way you like. Because if you choose this way, they are not necessarily, let's start to move because of the traffic. Okay, start to move and swing it. So they are not necessarily the same size as normal bays. So okay, so you can tell there, go slightly right. You can see in the mirrors, you really need to use the mirrors. Just nice and gentle tap. Check the car there. Okay, keep going. Back left, full lock left. And wait until you're parallel. Okay, straighten up now. One more. Back window, don't let it roll. Between the headrests there and combined with the mirror. And align your mirror with the mirror of the car that's next to you. Okay. And that'll do. Don't have to go much deeper. That's it. Okay.
I didn't realise these were...
Wider. Yeah. Okay. You do now.
Yeah.
Wait, with the car. Okay, let's go. So use the side mirrors, okay? So the lines, counting lines, it's just a guide. It's not 100% accurate, check. You've got to give way to that direction. But now this lady's turning, and let's turn left. So check. It's going to switch itself off as long as you're turning against it. So once you stop turning against the indicator's direction, then you can obviously peacefully have it on without fearing it's going to pop itself off. Then go slightly deeper, but don't block the cyclist lane. And obviously that's blocked in front of you. Just wait for the big one to cross through, and let's edge forward and go. That's it. Easy, nice and easy. That's it. Turn right at the lights. Indicate right. So this one's edging forward slightly. Yeah, take it. Okay, so we're going to be turning right shortly. So change lanes when you get opportunity. And we'll turn right on Sylvia Street, indicating time, straight in there. Slow down. Sharper. You shouldn't go there. See, that's your side. Take it, Alisa. Take it. Quick. Mirror. Okay, see how long it took him to get there. Just then, another car could have gone behind you. Aim into the entry of the street. See, you went a bit too wide here too. See how so you're risking that someone's going, someone potentially will want to overtake you on the right. So you aim your front end to the street. Check. A bit closer. And up to the line and sit there until we can proceed. It's pretty busy now.
Yeah.
So do you get that? Like, try to aim with your front end. So forget about the sort of, the width of the entry or, the median strip, whatever it is really. If you can aim with your front end to as precisely as possible to get into that gap or that side of the street or where you need to be, that's the best bet, okay? So tell me when you see the opportunity to turn, okay? So what do you reckon? Don't look away. What do you reckon? Maybe in the left lane now. I would have. Okay. To the left and mirror immediately. Push freely now. So you it was okay, but it wasn't your initiative.
Yeah.
So, I prompted you to go. So did you not see the gap there?
I did, but I was worried that I wouldn't.
Okay.
I would be too slow because I'm coming into the lane, not passing through.
So please remember this. This is very valid for you to get the hang of this. So do you know roughly how your car that you've been driving for like 10 minutes, even if you swapped cars with somebody, do you know how quickly that it picks up speed and do you know its capabilities? You surely do.
yeah.
It takes me 60 seconds to know, oh, if I press that much, that's going to get me that far in this amount of time. Go to the right lane, by the way, indicate mirror, blind spot. And slow down. This one's slowing down, slow down, slow down. Okay, do you see what I'm talking about? So don't be courteous, be honest if you don't understand me, do you?
I do, yeah.
Okay, have more confidence knowing if you push it that much, it's going to cross that amount of distance in that amount of time. Turn right. Can you work on that? Can you visualize that even when you're not driving? Because I believe that that's going to help. How many seconds do you think you hesitated when I said I would go?
About 2 seconds, maybe.
Probably even a little bit more. And you still ended up going after that.
Yeah.
And was it still quite a bit of margin? They didn't really get up so close. And, you know, so it's really important that you reference that experience. Try to pay attention now when we turn that corner, for example, from the time you start to generate your speed. See, if you push it here a little bit, it's going to go a bit fast, but now you take your foot off, accelerate a little bit to accommodate, nice, comfortable turn. And now push again. See, you really need to trust that you know how your car reacts to certain controls. It's the same with brakes. The reason I said it's the same with brakes, you seem to miss driveways. And you think, but I thought I already missed it. But remember on the last lesson when I asked you, just press it a little bit more. It wasn't the real exercise. There's some behind when I said, imagine you're turning that driveway and now you would swing it when you went for it and said, we're not doing it now. So it's really the same. So as long as you know how your vehicle reacts how it reacts when you brake or when you accelerate, you should really trust that.
Yeah.
You do it pretty good, most times, but what's stopping you from doing it correctly 10 out of 10 times?
I just get scared that it's going to cause an accident, and then it makes me, I guess, freeze up a bit, which is obviously more dangerous.
Brake more, less, accelerate again, accelerate more, get to that tree as soon as possible. Slow down before that tree a little bit more. Push. So, do you know what I'm getting at here?
Yeah.
So you really need to know the capability of your car. Turn right at the lights, push forward a bit, indicate right. You've got a lot of space. Yeah. You can see it in the little mirror. Slow down, it's no green arrow. Get in the middle. If you can't see, don't go. Wait, don't go any further. Okay, after the blue one, go. Push. So same here. You know how long it takes you if you apply a certain amount of pressure. You probably doubt yourself more than you need to. Am I right?
Yeah.
Okay, you can beat the second one for sure. Push through. No rush. Look at the mirror. Count and see how long it takes to get there. About 4 seconds, didn't it? Why don't you do this? If you beat the traffic and you can go 1, 2, 3, 4 seconds.
Yeah, I actually, that one I do.
Does it help you make a decision more promptly? Let's work on getting it 10 out of 10 times. How do you define fear?
It's very, I'd say, paralyzing.
Okay, does it paralyze you the same way when you are crossing the street as a pedestrian?
Not really.
Why? That's strange. It's the same deal, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess because I know that I can make it to the other side of the street.
Why don't you compare that and just implement some of the things that you do when you walk in? So you wouldn't really step into the crossing if you know someone's going to get there before you make it over, would you?
Yeah.
I believe it's more bit of intellectual work than 60 hours worth of practice to do it right. Of course you need hours to get the experience up, but it's more talking to yourself a little bit and just persuading yourself, hey, look, and compare that with your pedestrianism, if I could word it that way. Can you do me a favour and do yourself a favour? Make a few notes and put them on the fridge.